Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play The Sims 3 Oh, I dropped. Sorry. Perfect Genetics Challenge, Generation 9, Part 14. So this part is all of the kids. Each one of them is aging up because it is the twins and the older quads. It is their birthday today. It has nothing to do with their grades because the boy. Oh, you did get an A. Oh, good job, boys. But it is also their birthday. Same with these guys, and then these four have all learned what they need to know. So everyone is set to age up, and I'm just kind of gonna let them go. I'm just gonna let them be. So Cartland is artistic, friendly, irresistible, virtuoso, and an angler. Okay. Oh my gosh, guys, my computer freaked me out so bad this morning, or actually it was like an hour ago. It wasn't this morning, it's currently 4:19 in the afternoon. Where did I get this morning from? Like an hour ago. So I went to turn on my computer turned on, but then it was like my monitor wasn't turning on, and the like tower was just basically sitting there blowing a bunch of hot air. And it sounded like it was trying to overheat or something, and so I didn't think anything of it. I went over, I turned it back off, I was gonna let it cool off. 15 minutes passed, it's still, and like now it won't turn on at all. I'm getting absolutely no reaction from the computer. I'm like, it's not making any noise, it's like dead silent. I'm feeling all over the tower, trying to feel if it's hot anywhere, and it's not that I can feel. So I'm freaking out. I start searching things up on the internet because, you know, you can always trust the internet, guys. And they're like, well, something might have gone wrong. There might be something wrong with the computer. Like a part went bad. I'm like, oh, great. Just what I need for a part to go bad in the computer. But no, I gave it another like 10 minutes and then it turned back on for me, and now it's acting fine. So I don't know if it did just overheat, and if it did overheat, I don't really know why. Loves the heat, good. It has a lot. Okay. I don't really know why it overheated. The computer hasn't been on all day, and it was shut off around like maybe 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock last night, so it wasn't on super. It's been a hot minute since I turned it on, and yeah, I don't know. The computer was acting weird. That is all I know. Now it is acting fine. I'm getting tired of hearing about this coronavirus thing. Oh, is this Coral? It is Coral. Standing out here. I saw the pink hair. I am genuinely tired of hearing about it. That's all everyone wants to talk about, and the fact that like everyone's taking off with the toilet paper. We had to go to 3 different stores yesterday to find toilet paper because we're just out. We have like 4 rolls of toilet paper left. We got 5 people in this house. We need more toilet paper. Like that's just how it is. Poppy loves the. What did Poppy not learn? She loves the heat. What? I need to double check on the others. I could have sworn they knew all their stuff. These 3 do. I wonder what it is that I forgot with her. But yeah, I'm tired of hearing about it. That's all everyone's talking about. They're all freaking out about it. Guys, we have more people dying from the flu every day than we do from the coronavirus. But, I mean, of course, I've been on spring break this past week. And now my school has been canceled this upcoming week, and then there's a because I don't go to the same school as my mom and my brother. Sarah is currently not in school. She's taking summer classes to make up for it. She was in the military. But like my mom and my brother's spring break was this upcoming week. I've been this past week, and then I learned Friday. Yesterday was Friday. Oh my gosh, my days have been very messed up. I learned yesterday that school has been canceled this upcoming week due to this stupid coronavirus. And Hayden is athletic, clumsy, and a daredevil, an equestrian. Okay. That a bunch of the other schools, not including mine yet, are closed until the 30th. So they're out for 2 weeks. I've now been out for 2 weeks. Mom was like, I wouldn't be surprised if you get called off and, you know, you're out. And we don't know how it's going to happen. Like, it's just, this could seriously mess up a bunch of, like, stuff at the end of the year. A lot of the kids are worrying that, like, prom's going to get fixed, going to get canceled. Like, that's a big worry right now. I'm not going to prom. I'm hopefully going to Six Flags instead. We will see about that, though. Because with prom here, you have to be invited to be able to go to prom. It's not one of those things that you can just buy your own ticket and go. You have to be invited. Like, with somebody. And I don't have anybody to go with. So Sarah and I are going to Six Flags, hopefully, if they aren't closed, because now Six Flags has announced that they're going to be closed for like 2 weeks or something, basically till the end of the month. Toby's disciplined, angler, brave, neat, and inappropriate. Okay. Sure, I don't really care. But yeah, I mean, all the stuff's getting canceled. Toilet paper's running out. Guys, this disease has nothing to do with toilet paper. It's a respiratory infection. Like, what? Why is all the toilet paper running out? Like, I don't understand. Not gonna lie, I'm not very worried about it. I'm more worried about how quickly the world has shut, or like at least the country has shut down this past week. Like, everything, like, international travel has closed, I believe. There's actually people that have left for Mexico for spring break. And when they get back, they're going to automatically be put in a 2-week quarantine. Like, it's the media that is making this scary. That is what is scaring me, not this stupid disease. And I'm tired. That's all everybody wants to post about anymore, is like their opinions on the coronavirus. Violet is clumsy, excitable, computer whiz, loves the cold. Okay. Their opinions, what they think people should be doing about it, you know, all of the toilet paper jokes. I'm over it. I am so over it. And it's only really, like, at least where I am, it's only become a big deal in the past, like, day or two. So I'm so tired of it, though. So tired of it. Ready to move on. But yeah, I mean, that is I'm total hypocrite. I just complained about how I hate that people are doing that, and here I sit complaining and giving you guys my opinion on how I feel about it. I love being hypocritical. Sorry. We'll talk about something else. Let's see. So Sarah actually has 2 younger sisters. They were not in the same situation as her, though. They are a lot younger than her, so not very close in age, not very close just in general, but she does have 2 younger sisters that are actually coming over to spend the night tonight. And we're supposed to go bowling. Now, see, last weekend, last Sunday, actually, specifically, so for me, today is the 14th, on the 8th, I just looked at the literal date, on the 8th of March, it hit 70 degrees where I live. It was wonderful outside. I woke up this morning to everything covered in snow. I'm tired of... I even called it last week. I said, just you watch. We'll get all used to this nice weather, and it's going to turn around and snow. And now everybody's like, great, thanks, Kate. You jinxed it. I'm like, well, I'm sorry, but I called it. I knew it was going to do this. This is how it always works. So, choose skills for Harrison. Absent-minded, excitable, and friendly. Yeah, so we're supposed to go bowling tonight. Sarah wasn't sure about it when it first started snowing this morning, but the roads aren't bad. It's not actually sticking. The ground is not cold enough for it to really stick. So it hasn't been an issue. I was liking the nice warm weather so much. And now it's snowing. Yay. So yeah. Let's see, what else? Oh, I'm going the wrong way. So, I don't remember exactly what all I told you guys about, like, my whole job situation. Basically, it's been a really hard past month for me. I got let go from the cafe I worked at. Natural born performer. Okay. Because I had the worst availability out of the people they hired. They overhired, and then I had the worst availability when they realized they overhired. They were calling people off because I can't work in the mornings. I'm at school. And they need people in the mornings, and I could only work all day, like 1 day a week, and they're like, no, we need more than that. And so, unlike the job before that, where my boss fired me because there was stuff I was supposed to be doing that I didn't know about because the idiots that I worked with took my computer, took my office space, took my camera, all that kind of stuff. So, see where it wasn't my fault the time before, and necessarily wasn't my fault with the cafe. I don't hold it against them. I actually went in this morning. They're having like a March Madness thing with their cinnamon rolls. Their cinnamon rolls are like really well known in my area. So last week they had just the original cinnamon roll and then a cinnamon roll with cookies and cream icing. It was really good. And then today they had strawberry delight and good, genius, and rebellious. And a s'mores one, and I am a sucker for anything s'mores flavored. I love, especially anything marshmallow. I love marshmallow. Whether that is the artist or the actual things, I like both. I love marshmallow, so naturally I'm like, oh my gosh, we have to go. So I wrote my dad into coming with me, and so we head over to the cafe, and lo and behold, they had sold out of all. Let's see, so when I worked there, my boss, or one of my bosses, he made 12 cinnamon rolls to go out just in the first, like, half the day. But see, with, like, these specialty ones, they're only making one batch. So the first 12 he made was the only cinnamon rolls they had for today. And those were out within the first 45 minutes of being on display. So I sadly did not get any. Now they did have s'mores brownies, so I got one of those, but it wasn't the same. I wanted the cinnamon roll. But anyways, like, they're super friendly. I still go in there. And I mean, the girls I worked with, I wasn't the biggest fan of, and whenever I'm in there, they just flat out ignore me. But like, my bosses make it a point to see how I'm doing, ask how I am. When I was let go, my other boss, they're married, they're a couple. She gave me a hug. She's like, I feel awful. I didn't want to do this. Please don't hold it against me. Again, I feel just terrible. Can I have a hug? I'm like, yeah, I totally get it. And I'd been getting called off, and I was looking for another job, and all of this. He's impressed, eccentric, evil. He has to have all E traits. If he's got 3 of them, the other 2 have to be. But, there was that. And so I love being at the shelter. That's where I get most of my foster puppies from, which I haven't had any in a while because we got the day after we got Brinley, which is our new Aussie Shepherd puppy. I got asked if I would take in a litter of 4 rat terrier puppies and their mom, but we were still trying to get Brinley to come out of her shell, so I had to turn her down, and sadly since then I haven't heard anything. But it's only been about 2 weeks since we got Brinley, so I'm hoping another opportunity should pop up. We did have a bunch of puppies come up with parvo. For those of you who don't know, parvo is extremely dangerous to dogs, especially puppies. It can attach itself either to the cardiovascular muscles or to, no, that's not what I meant to do. I thought I was on patch. Or it will attach itself to the stomach lining of the puppy and basically starve it to death. So naturally, a bunch of the puppies were taken into quarantine, so they didn't spread it to the other puppies. I have no clue how they are doing. What even got me started on that? I don't know. It's probably gonna be too late to invite someone over, isn't it? F names. Do I have any? There's fun. Who did Antonio marry? I don't know. But after I got let go, I texted my boss at the shelter, asked if I could have a job out there. She said not at the time, and then the next day she was like, hey, actually I do have a opening for you if you want to come work here. So I did. Found out it was not the job for me because the person who runs the shelter told me that I am not allowed to do my volunteer work, and the volunteer work is my whole reason for being out there. So I'm kind of like, no, that's not going to work. Where's your wife? I clicked on him, didn't I? Yep, it was Cartland. Okay, you invite her over, see if she'll come over at this time. You, where are you? He's right there. Yes, I am aware Toby is going home. So I told my volunteer boss, who she told me to tell her in the first place, but then she left to go to New York for a vacation. And so the guy that makes up the schedule didn't know. And I told him, and I'm like, there's kind of a problem here. Because I had gone into the shelter, and I'm like, I quit the other day. And he's like, oh, okay. And he acted completely fine about it. So I was kind of confused when, he texted me afterwards and said, can you work a couple weeks? I'm like, yeah, I can work a couple weeks. And then he sends me the schedule for the entire month. I'm like, hold the phone. You said a couple weeks, not the whole month. And he's like, yeah, I know. I'm like, okay, so what are we gonna do about this? And he's like, well, can you work the 13th, 14th, 20th, and 21st? And see, when I first got this job, I told him, I didn't mean to get rid of that. I told him I cannot work the 20th. I have had the plan for over a month to babysit this little boy with Down syndrome. I'm like, I will not. And he was not getting that through his head, because I literally spent the rest of the night telling him, I cannot work the 20th. Every time he asked if I'd work the 20th, I got to the point I just sent him back, I can't work the 20th. I can't work the 20th. I can't work the 20th. Finally, he got it. Well, then, lo and behold, yesterday I drove about 3 hours away to take some dogs to a different shelter. They've been with us for a while. And I text him, I'm like, so what am I supposed to do here? Megan is it's Toby's wife. Yeah, I was like, what am I supposed to do here? I was told I can go do this volunteer thing because actually Sarah had asked if I could go with them, and he said, or actually my volunteer boss told me, yeah, that's fine, absolutely, she can go with you, she being me. I have a whole list of names. Of F names. This is Francesca now. So, did that. I texted the guy with the schedules. I'm like, so what am I supposed to do here? I was told I can do this. Am I still okay to do this? He's like, oh yeah, we already hired somebody else. You can go. I'm like, why didn't you tell me? So, I was supposed to work today. I'm not. Hence the reason why I'm sitting here. Yeah. It's been crazy because then I posted on Facebook that, who is this? Is this Poppy? This is Violet. Okay. I posted on Facebook that, oh my god, that scared me. That I was going, or that I'm up for babysitting. I love dog sitting. That I love doing that kind of stuff. And I had a whole bunch of people texting me and messaging me and being like, hey, will you watch my kid? Hey, will you come watch my dog? hey. And honestly, I'm like, sign me up. This is exactly what I want to do. I want to, work with kids. I am studying to, or I want to go into being a teacher. Like, that's what I want. So I will continue my story actually in the next part. I don't want this part to drag. I know this whole thing was basically me just talking and ranting about stuff and aging all of the kids up. But I do hope you guys enjoyed. We're going to move Toby and Cartland out. I will rename Cartland's wife. Her name is going to be Frances. So we got Francesca and Frances. Just how I took down the names. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. I do have my gaming channel linked down in the description below. If any of you guys are interested in checking that out, I would totally appreciate it. And yeah, thank you guys, and I'll see you guys all in my next video. Bye, guys.